welcome to D Money's Talk Soup. I told you guys I was going to touch base on a few things on my last video. But it's been something on my mind about young females and young men alone. That's just been bugging me. I took my mother out to Jillian's last Saturday. And for those of you that are not familiar with Jillian's is a little mini Dave and Buster's is what you can call it. You know, pool, fun, shoot. It's a bar. It's supposed to be a bar for adults. And I walked in and it was not even nothing like that anymore. It was a bunch of kids there, 16, 17 years old. And they were having a little party, you know, DJ and everything. They're having fun, and I'm getting out. I'm telling myself I'm gonna go out there and have fun too. These kids ain't got nothing on me, so I go out there and I'm just appalled. I'm looking like these looked like stone cold live strippers at 16, 17 years old, 15, some of them. Young ladies out there on the floor with their nasty selves, letting a guy, young men on top of them just grinding it, working it, licking each other, touching each other. I'm looking like, is this what these kids do when their parents not around? I have a 5-year-old, believe me, a 5-year-old. And I'll be damned if I walk in and see my daughter letting somebody on top of her dance and provocative and being nasty like that. First and foremost, I'm going to teach my daughter right now at a young age that you're going to have respect for yourself. You men is going to have respect for you. Don't let nobody disrespect you like that, let alone not out in public. You know, when I saw these young people, that speaks for their parents, because it must have been something they seen at home or caught in a porno or something somewhere, but they were dry humping with clothes on. They might as well have got naked right there and had sex with each other. What pisses me off about young people is that you guys don't understand is sexually transmitted diseases out here, AIDS, HIV, chlamydia, syphilis, things that are taking us out by the numbers. Not 1 or 2 a day, but thousands a day. So let's be smart. Have respect for yourself, first and foremost. Back to what my boy Alcohol Harmony said about being a virgin. Young ladies and young men, being a virgin, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin. Being a virgin is celebrated. Like Duran Bernard said, being a virgin is celebrated. First and foremost, you have something that nobody can take away from you unless they rape you. Number 2, wait till you get married. I lost my virginity when I was 16 years old to somebody way older than me. And even though I had a good childhood, I still feel like I missed out on something by starting at a young age because my parents treated me different. Like my daddy said, when I started having sex, I became an adult. And then I had to start, since I wanted to do adult things, a lot of stuff stopped. And I had strict parents. My parents wasn't playing that. The girl I was having sex with almost got her locked up in jail because my mother wasn't having it. Older than me. What could she do with a 16-year-old? I don't know. But it happened. Then I turned around that following year and had my first baby. Not even graduated out of high school yet. Had my first child at 17. Believe me, I had to become smart and become an adult quickly because now I had this baby I had to worry about. And what nobody helping me. My mother said she didn't change diapers anymore. My daddy wasn't helping me. So be smart in everything that you, ladies. First and foremost, have respect for yourself. Don't let no men pressure you into having sex. Not even these little boys. 5 or 10 minutes of pleasure is not worth it. You know, think about yourself first. Health. You know, at least wait till you're 18, 19 years old if you are going to do it. And young men, don't let your little friends, it's called peer pressure, don't let your little friends pressure you into, oh, I'm having sex. Some of them is probably lying about how many girls they done been with, even if they have done it before at all. So believe none of what you hear and half of what you see, and have a mind for yourself first and foremost. This is to all my young people. Have a mind for yourself. We are making history right now. In 2008, hopefully we have our first black president. And that should tell you something for yourself. The Bible says, "Thy that was last shall be first, and first shall be last." You know, so that speaks a lot. Even not even black people, but white people. It's time for a change. You know, y'all do some off the hook stuff too. And I'm not prejudiced by far, believe me. But it's just a lot of stuff that people do that it just pisses me off. I mean, these young girls was getting it. And I mean, they were cute young girls, but they should have had a little more respect for themselves. And me and my family was sitting there. I have a cousin. And you know, she was sitting there. She like, I wish my daughter would. And I'm thinking the same thing. I wish my daughter would let a man or anybody disrespect her like that. You have to be smart in everything that you do. And remember, being a virgin is celebrated. I'm telling you, don't let nobody pressure you into having sex. That go for men and young women. It's not even a joke out here. They killing, things, and young men, all this gang related activity, believe me, is nothing. Y'all need to stop. They wiping black men out by the numbers, and they got a place for you. Jail is the place for you. And they taking us out by the numbers. They either locking us up or killing us. Believe me. Thanks for listening. Peace out.
But you put on quite a show.